I am Dr. Z, greeting you in light, love, peace, and harmony. I attended an event last weekend called Game On Live, and I could call it Game On Live because many people think that life is a game, right? And whatever game that you're playing, that's how you live. Isn't it true? Yes, thank you. So, what game are you playing in your life? Are you playing the game of gender bias? Are you playing the game of racial bias? Are you playing the game of religious bias or economic bias? What game are you playing? Are you playing a game of fear or faith? Are you playing a game of I'm not good enough and I'm not worthy, I don't deserve more, I can't do it? Are you playing any of those games? What game are you playing? Are you playing a game of mediocrity? Or are you playing a game of human excellence to step into your greatness and your power? You know, there are only three types of people in this world. There are those who are God conscious and that are grateful. There are those who are ungrateful and who have arrogance and they refuse the truth. And there are those who are liars, whose hearts have some type of disease. Which one are you? Only you can answer that, right? But can I tell you a story about my experience, my breakthrough at the Game On Live event? Would that be okay? Thank you. So there are two keys. There are two top secrets to Game On. The first one is making a new decision, and the second one is finding your true identity. So there was an exercise that we did, and it involved being able to go up and grab some money, a $100 bill, in fact. And I saw the exercise coming, and I thought, I'm going to get up and get this money. But when it came time for it to happen, I got out my chair. There was a lady in front of me. I was in the second row in front of the speaker, and there was a lady on the row in front of me, and she got out of her chair. And I took 3 steps toward it, and she ran up and got the money. Now, it wasn't about whether I got the money or not. What it was about was what was happening on in my head. What was I thinking while that was going on? And when I reflected on it, I realized that I wasn't trusting what I saw and what I thought. And that I was playing a game of halfway because I only took 3 steps toward the money. Now, sure, I could have ran up there and pushed her out the way and done it. But if I did that, I wouldn't have got the lesson that I'm about to share with you that I believe is relevant for your life and that you can apply it right away. So what I realized and the decision that I made, because we got to increase our awareness in order to make new decisions. And that's the problem. Most people are walking around on automatic pilot. They're not even consciously aware of what they're thinking and feeling and hearing and seeing. So increased consciousness is the door to freedom and to making a new decision. So the decision that I made was, first of all, I became aware of the fear that I was playing halfway. And this also was in the context of the teaching around 4 phases of business. Now I'm at phase 2, but I want to be at phase 4. So realizing that I was playing halfway in that moment, these exercises that you take in training classes, it's not phony, because whatever you experience while you are in the exercise is real life for you. And so this playing halfway was real life for me. And I could see it not only in the exercise, but I could see it in the context of the phase of business that I'm in, because I'm at 2 and I want to be at 4. Y'all feeling what I'm saying? Come on, give me some love up there in the chat. Give me a comment. Give me some likes or give me some loves or share this video with your friends right now. Because this is what people might say is pure fire. What it is pure inspiration that Spirit is sending through us. Because I made a new decision. And this was my decision. That I obey and trust the guidance that I hear, see, feel, think, and then I act on it immediately, fully, with faithfulness and humility. So that was my decision. And then I practiced that decision for 3 days. Now this is day 6 or 7 I've been practicing it. And because of that decision, that's why I'm on here teaching you on this live video right now. Because of that inspiration and that decision. And like my mentor says, that you always win at the game that you're playing. So where are you playing halfway in your life? Put it in the chat. Let's just have a conversation, right? Where are you playing halfway? Where is it that you know you have more potential, but you're not trusting yourself? Well, you're hesitating, right? Well, that's fear. And that's a lack of faith. You say you're a Muslim, that you're one who submits to God. You say that you're a Christian, that you are Christ-like. But you're not obeying and trusting the guidance that you're getting from within your own self. Your own mind and your heart. Why do we do that? Because we've been conditioned to think that the answer is outside of us. But even in Abraham's prayer, he said, God will guide me from within. And that's where the guidance comes from. Because we look in this crazy world we live in, and the guidance that people are giving us, they're leading us to hell if we follow that. Because we got people out here they have resources and they are putting their messages out. They may not be they're not the God-fearing people who are grateful for everything. They're the people that's ungrateful. They're the people that's refusing the truth. And so they want to tell you a bunch of lies because they are liars. And we don't have to go far to see it. Just turn on the news. Just look around in education, in business, in all of the areas of life. Anyway, come back, Zayd, to this. So I'm saying that how many of y'all like me, you know that you're hesitating and that you got more potential. Right? And if you would just listen and pay attention to the guidance and obey and trust the guidance that comes to you from within, then you could create something extraordinary if you believe. But most of the beliefs we have are lies because of what we were conditioned to as a child. I hear people going around, they calling themselves believers. And they're calling other people believers because they carry a certain label. Or they say they're a believer because they read the Bible or they read the Quran. Yet they don't believe the truth about their own selves. I'm going to say it again. Some of you don't believe the truth about yourself because you don't even know the truth about yourself. All you know is the lies that you've been fed, or it's not so much that some people, their parents didn't feed you lies, but they were trying to deal with their own pain and suffering. And then they put all that stuff down on you, and you absorbed it, and at some point, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you made a decision that you believe those things that will come to you. And we all been programmed by those limiting beliefs from childhood. And they continue to play out in our lives every day. We don't even remember when they happened or where they came from. Somewhere early in life. I'm all excited out and knocked the camera over. Right? So, a little bit about me. I grew up in a family where I was the different one. I was the odd one. I felt like I was the black sheep. Anybody know what I'm talking about here? Huh? If you know what I'm talking about, put black sheep in the family. Right? Yes. So I thought differently. I saw things differently than my parents and my brother. And I felt different. Maybe I had some different learning styles or whatever. But I remember being told that I was stupid. And maybe I was doing stupid things. But at some point, I thought and I did things that were stupid because I believed that I was stupid and I was different from everybody else. Yeah. As a teenager, I did stupid things, smoking weed, taking drugs, not taking school seriously, partying all night long, every Friday night, every Saturday night. I remember I quit the basketball team in the tryouts, the basketball team tryouts in the 12th grade. Barely got out of high school with a 2.2 grade point average. See, I wasn't always Dr. Z. When I got to college, I almost flunked out because I was a mess. I was messed up in my belief systems. I didn't have anybody to help me learn to make a new decision and find my identity. It took me a lifetime to learn that what I believed about myself was false. I didn't know the truth about me. But what has happened in the last 2 years is that I rediscovered the truth about myself. I'm not stupid. The truth is, I am brilliant. And I do everything the best way in excellence and right on time. And God guides me and strengthens me to show up and show out with my brilliance every day. That's a decision that I made. I've been rocking that decision the last couple of years. Because our beliefs are really decisions. And I made that decision about myself, and everything has changed. You know Quincy Jones, right? He said I had that song. It's old, I know. Everything will change. Nothing stays the same. I know y'all saying don't quit my day job and try to sing. That's all right. You got the message. And how do we normally respond to change as human beings, right? We run from it. We fear it. We resist it. But change is the only constant thing in life. Everything is changing. Your cells are changing, right? Everything is about change. But see, I had to shed the fear. And I did shed the fear. And I'm now living in a powerful state. Can't you feel the power come through? Can't you feel this energy? It's high energy. My health is good. The business is the best it's ever been. Right? It's expanding rapidly. Right? And we've been taught you got to want for your brother and sister what you want for yourself. So that's why I'm doing this. And I also found my identity. It is, we have Moses the law. You have Jesus the Christ. We have Muhammad the prophet. And these are models, examples of how the creator of all things wants us to be and live as human beings, right? Yes? Can I get an amen? Yeah, thank you. So, what I discovered at Game On is that I am Dr. Z, the reformer. Yeah. I am Dr. Z, the reformer. Helping to change attitudes and behaviors of people and societies and organizations. So we can move out of this suffering from fear and you can live your human potential and power. That's what it's all about. That's the vision that we're operating from. It's the North Star and it guides our life. And so since I made a new decision to obey and trust the guidance that I hear, that I see, that I feel, that I think, and act on it immediately and fully with faithfulness and humility. And I discovered that I am Dr. Z, the reformer. That's why I'm inviting you to join our next master class that's coming up in 2 weeks, November 29th and November 30th. If you can feel this energy, and I know you can feel it if you can breathe and you're alive and you can see and hear, you feel what's coming, what Spirit is sending through us right now. Put something in the chat. Let me know you're with us. Make a comment. Share the post. Right? Subscribe to us on YouTube. Keep coming back and learning more. And I'm going to put the link for the masterclass in the comments, because you want to be there. You definitely want to be there. I don't see any comments yet. I guess I'll see them later. Even if you're watching this after the live stream, put some comments in there. Let me know. I see you, Judy. Judy says peace. Yeah, it's peace. It's light, love, peace, and happiness. But we can't get to it until we make some new decisions and find out who and what we really are. So the link is above and the link is in the comments. And I created this class so that you can have the breakthrough like I've been having. Breaking out of that fear and the falsehood and learning the truth about yourself, and then using 2 of our best secrets for transforming your life to increase your consciousness is expanding your freedom and money. And here is the opportunity. If you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, this is the opportunity. And now is the time. You know, there's an old song when I was in high school that we used to hear. I think it was by Atlantic Starr, and the lyrics were something like, "When love calls, you better answer, 'cause it might be a big mistake if you decide to hesitate. Love may not ever come again." Right? So love is calling you right now. If you're watching this, love is calling you. And what is the vision that you want? Let your vision make the decision about you checking out the link and coming to the masterclass. So it's up top and it's also in the comments. Click the link, join the masterclass today. I thank you, I love you, and God continue to bless you. Dr. Z out. Dr. Z is in. The doctor's in. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Zayd Abdul-Karim. Follow us on Facebook, Zayd Abdul-Karim. Dr. Z the Reformer. Peace.